know that the wheel should rotate freely. We start from our passion because we are people who ride the off-road bike, and we use our experience to design a seal that overcome the issue of the off-road ride. Well, we have to start from the type of utilization of the bike we are going to use, because in off-road application, the mud, the water, are typical environmental contamination that you can find on your ride. So, when you have this kind of condition in off-road, the mud can enter into the seal and ultimately goes up to the bearing and pollute the bearing. The passionate rider will take care about their bike when it comes to service by using and selecting high quality component and high quality spare parts. For this reason, SKF decided to create a range of wheel spare parts, which are either the equivalent to OE or the more specialistic heavy duty kit. The wheel kit equivalent to OE of SKF contain the famous SKF bearing along with the famous SKF seal that come from our industrial range of application. Instead, the wheel seal heavy duty contain dedicated seal for off-road application, which provide ultimate protection of the bearing. The OEM seal are designed to withstand to a multi-purpose condition of usage of the bike, dry, mud, but not optimized for the application itself. If you look at the OE seals in an off-road vehicle, you can find the same into an on-road vehicle. In our case, we have created an optimized solution for an off-road application that should withstand with the maximum performance of protection against mud and water. The Wheel Seal HD, which stands for heavy duty, has been developed and tested keeping in mind what happened in the real condition. So we have started from collecting data from the field, so using the bike in heavy duty condition, a lot of mud, a lot of water, and then we try to replicate the same condition into our lab to further repeat the testing at a much higher frequency. From that point, we come up with a new design that has been tested again in the field, where we have collected data and replicated this field test into our rig by using equipment like this one, where we have OE seal and SKF HD on the other side. And we try to simulate, in this case, the washing of the bike with high pressure, injecting the water with a certain angle and with a certain distance, both the same. And then we measure how much water went through the seal and pollute the sand inside. SKF Wheel Seal Heavy Duty are offered in two variants. One which contain the seal and the spacer, and the other one which contain also the bearing on top of the seal and the spacer. Why SKF offer two type of kit? Because this one with the seal and the spacer only is meant to address on a brand new bike a replacement of the standard seal with SKF one to have the protection from day one of the life of the vehicle onward. When you have a used bike and you want to service your wheel, you may get this one which includes also the bearing, so you will have brand new parts inside your hub, and then you can go and enjoy riding. What is the most important things inside to the hub is the bearing. So the bearing is very sensitive to pollution, contamination. And normally the contamination are pushed through the seal with the high pressure washing operation. When you ride the bike in the mud, you have the hub full of mud and you want to clean it. So you use the pressure of the water to clean the hub. By doing this with our SKF Heavy Duty wheel seal, you are sure that the mud is not going through, thanks to the design of the seal, which has a plastic shield that protects and is meant to divert the flow of the high pressure water away from the interior component. When you have a bearing that is properly protected, it lasts longer and is spin well. So the plastic shield on the external side of the wheel seal HD is meant to rotate on the outer diameter, while this movement reduces the friction. So you will spin the wheel much easier. On the bushing surface, the plastic shield is firm and rotate on the outer diameter. You can find the SKF Wheel Seal HD on Athena EU.